First, we'll be discussing baseline data. In March of 2015, the Climate Change, Health and Protection and Promotion Act was introduced to House. Since then, it has made a 25% progression with a referral to the Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions by February of 2019. Not later than 2 years after the date of this enactment, a national strategic plan should be published. This gives them time to develop research on the best available science in regards to climate change and its effects on human health. Not later than 4 years after the date of this enactment of this act, and every 4 years after, the Secretary shall periodically assess and revise as necessary. This is because new information may come to light during this time. Establish a permanent science advisory board to be comprised of not less than 10 and not more than 20 members. This board will have to establish functions such as provide scientific and technical advice and recommendations to the Secretary on domestic and international impacts of climate change on public health. Also, this advisory board must advise the Secretary regarding the best science available for purposes of issuing the National Strategic Action Plan. Next, a report must be submitted to Congress and the Secretary and made publicly available not later than 2 years after the date of the enactment of this act and every 4 years after. This is because they need to assess the needs for health professionals to prepare for and respond to climate change involving impacts on public health and recommend programs to meet those needs. Next, they also must review scientific developments on health impacts of climate change and recommend changes to the National Strategic Action Plan.